What is up, guys? Welcome back to Rams TV. So for today we have yet another Mortal Kombat 1 video, and for today's video we have my Kombat Pack 2 speculation slash wish list. But anyways, before we get into any of that, like always, make sure to smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so a quick note before anything, I was finally able to get my old mic set up back and working. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you heard my last two videos, the audio was absolute trash. So please let me know if you guys can hear me much clearer now. If not, I'll probably just end up buying a new mic. But anyways, enough of that. Let's just get right into the video. So I decided to make a Kombat Pack 2 speculation slash wishlist video because I don't want to just cover leaks every single day. You know, it's going to get repetitive and even boring at one point. So I'm kind of switching up the content and just making like topic videos like this one where I discuss a Kombat Pack 2 wishlist or speculation. And please let me know, guys, if this is some kind of content you want to see me play around with in the channel. But anyways, enough of that. Let's just get into the video. So the layout that I'm going to keep for the Kombat Pack is the same layout as the initial Kombat Packs in each Mortal Kombat game. For example, in MK11, we got 3 MK characters and 3 guest characters. We got Joker, Terminator, and Spawn as our guest, and Sindel, Nightwolf, and Shang Tsung as our MK characters. Now, if we take a look at the current game, MK1, same thing. We got 3 guest characters, Peacemaker, Homelander, and Omni-Man. And we got 3 MK characters, Quan Chi, Ermac, and Takeda. So that's the same layout I'm going to keep. Keep in mind, Kombat Pack 2 may not follow that same layout. But just to keep everything organized, I will keep that same layout. So let's just go ahead and get into the characters. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my guest characters that I have chosen for Kombat Pack 2. So the first character I would like to see in Kombat Pack 2 is, and this is I guess kind of vague, but a horror character. Now if I had to choose which ones I would want, I would say either Michael Myers, Ghostface, or Pinhead. Preferably from those three, I would probably go with Pinhead, just because he is definitely the coolest one. If you've seen the Hellraiser movies, you've seen he has some crazy powers. I definitely think they could do some crazy combos and just movesets with Pinhead from Hellraiser. He has like chain powers. If you guys haven't seen the movie, it's pretty crazy what he can do. So I think Pinhead as the horror character would be insane. It would be such a good pick to put into MK, especially since MK is like, you know, a game where it's like there's gore, like blood and chopping off heads and all that. So he would fit in perfectly into the MK universe. But anyways, that would definitely be my top pick for horror character. My second character I would like to see, and a lot of people might disagree with this second choice, but it's a DC character. There's just so many to choose from, so many great characters in DC. A really good one that I think would fit into MK is Deathstroke. If you guys don't know, Deathstroke uses a sword and guns. The only thing that I would be worried about is like his spamming potential, or as they call it, zoning potential. I hope they wouldn't make him too heavy on the zoning. I think they should focus on his sword more than anything, as you know, sword characters in just about any fighting game is always a must-have. You gotta have sword characters. I mean, just look at Kenshi, great character, and he's a sword character. So I definitely think we could use a guest sword character. So I would probably go with Deathstroke. Although there are so many DC characters to choose from, I would just go with Deathstroke. I think he would be a great fit into MK. You know, once again, like MK has blood and everything. Deathstroke would be great. He's literally an assassin. I think he would be a perfect fit. And then my third guest character, and this was just a random one. I know, like, you know, they always include a random guest character. Like in the last game, Spawn just came out of nowhere. In this game, Peacemaker came out of nowhere. A Homelander, Omni-Man, like all of those are kind of random picks. So for my third and final guest character, I would like to see The Mask. If you guys don't know The Mask, you're probably really young, because The Mask is such a great character. If you guys saw the movie from the 90s, The Mask, of course, it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. And he actually does have really cool powers. He even has his own comics, if you guys don't know. And if you've seen the comics, you've seen the insane things that The Mask can do. So I definitely think The Mask would be a really great character in MK. He would have a really flashy and cool moveset, as he has basically like, if you guys don't know, his powers is basically anything that cartoon characters can do, he can copy them. So you can already imagine the potential with that. So I think he would just be a great fit into MK, just to have like a really flashy guest character. But anyways, going onto the MK category of characters, my first pick for MK characters shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because I talk about them all the time, but it is Cyrax and Sector. They gotta add them as playable characters. I know, of course, we have them as cameos, but we need to have them as a playable character. I mean, Cyrax in MKX he's a demon, bro. He's crazy. He has crazy combos, crazy setups. He's a monster. We gotta have Cyrax, and Sector too is insane. He's a beast. So definitely Cyrax and Sector, in my opinion, are must-haves into MK1. Like, they already have a full design ready. They have movesets probably ready for them as well. Like, they gotta add them into into MK1. Like, come on. My second character, this one's kind of a weird MK character. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know about him, and that is Draman. He's like a demon from the, what is it? I don't know what realm specifically. I think Nether Realm. If you guys don't know, there's like all the realms in MK. There's a bunch of different ones. He's like from, he's a demon. That says enough. And I'm not gonna lie, I mainly want him because I think he has such a crazy look to him. And like, if you look at his arm, you can tell that's used for fighting. So I think he could have some really, really good potential in terms of combos and just movesets. And I'm pretty sure he also like uses projectiles in his movesets. So he would have a good zoning like aspect as well as a upfront fighting aspect. So I think Draman would be a really great pick. Looks great. We haven't seen him in an MK game in forever. Like, literally since the 3D era, I don't think we've seen Draman come back. So I think Draman would be a really good character to add back into MK, especially since MK1, they kind of like started adding the 3D era characters again. So I think he would be a great fit just to match the whole 3D era aspect of MK1. And then lastly, and this one's kind of like a meme character, and he is an MK character, but I really think if he made it, it would be really cool. And that is Mocap. If you guys don't know, Mocap is I don't know if he was actually a playable character or a character that just made it into like the story mode. If you guys don't know, I got into Mortal Kombat with MKX, so I didn't really play all the old ones. So please let me know if Mocap was actually a playable character back then. But if he wasn't, I think Mocap should absolutely make a comeback in MK1. He would be such a he would be like a meme character, he would be like a funny character to have, which is very common with MK. I mean, look, we got Bo Raicho and MKX, literally a drunk dude, and we got Davora, like an insect lady, like what? So like, it wouldn't be too weird for MK to do. I think Mocap would be a great fit into MK1 just to like kind of switch things up. And once again, he is like a 3D era character introduced in the really early games. So he would definitely fit the bill in MK1, and he would probably be like associated with Johnny Cage, as Johnny Cage is obviously a movie star in MK, and Mocap would, motion capture used for movies. So they would probably have some kind of association for Mocap and Johnny Cage. Even if we see him as a cameo, I think that'd be cool, but I'd way rather have him as a playable character. I think we would have a really funny moveset. And I would just love to see that happen in MK. I feel like MK1 is really bringing back 3D era characters, so he would definitely be a great fit. But anyway, guys, please let me know which of these picks you agree with, or what is your own Kombat Pack 2 selection that you have. Please let me know all that in the comment section down below. Other than that, be sure to say subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thank you for watching, and